So here you guys go with my first tutorial. If you want to know how to do these super easy braids to take your hair from this to this, hey girl, stay tuned to this tutorial. Welcome to Court in the City. All right, so these are a few of the things I use to braid my own hair. I just want to talk about what I did to my real hair first. I washed it the night before and then I parted it and twisted it the way I wanted to braid my hair. That way when I actually braided my hair, I didn't have to worry about parting and everything because it was already done. And this definitely saves you so much time because you don't have to worry about parting then braiding. They are already parted. All you have to do is go through and take these twists out. This is the hair I'm using. I found it at my local beauty supply store. Previous hair had been breaking my scalp out and making it real sensitive, and this hair does not. So I found it at the beauty supply store. Works great. So first I would recommend starting by separating your hair into 4 sections. I find it easier when doing my own hair to work in sections versus trying to do my hair like part here, part there. So I work in sections. You want to make sure that you oil your rubber bands. I have really dry hair. I moisturize. I do everything I should, but my hair is dry, so oiling the rubber bands definitely helps me out. But first, I just take a little gel, put it at the top of the twist, comb it through, and then take my oiled rubber band and put it around there. Boom. Step 1 about to be complete. Let me show y'all again. Just comb it through, put a rubber band around it. Easy peasy. Look, so now we're ready to get braided. I do recommend starting out in the front. The front of your hair is easier to braid, especially if this is your first time braiding your hair. So I would recommend starting your braids in the front versus the back because this just, to me, cuts down on time because it's easier for me to braid the front of my hair than it is for me to braid the back of my hair. It also helps me see what size I want my braids to be and just play around with it while I can see versus trying to use a second mirror and doing it in the back first. Here we go, looking at it. They're a little crooked, but this style was free, so what can you expect with somebody doing your hair for free? Be sure that you're patient with tangles. Know when you can work through a tangle and just be patient. Or know when you just need to cut that bad boy off because nobody got time. All right, so first I take a section of hair, not really too sure how big it was because I'm not good at making my braids the same size, and I split it in half. Then you're going to take the first half and you're going to crochet it through your rubber band. Make sure that little piece is all the way through the section of hair you're working on because if not, when you try to pull the hair through, it'll get caught in your real hair and that's just, don't nobody want to deal with that. So just make sure that little piece is all the way through before you try to pull the hair through. Then you flip that up and then you're going to go ahead and pull this piece of hair through the hair you have rubber band like. You see, easy peasy, whatever. So then you pull that piece through. You're going to make sure that it moves through so none of the hair is caught. Then you're going to give your real hair a little tug and not too much. Don't be ripping your scalp off because that could be too tight. And then you split it like that. So 1, 2. Then you take the second half of hair and put the front piece along with that one piece of your hair that's already there. And then you wrap it around the back to make it the third piece. So now you have 3 pieces. So 1, your middle piece, 2, and then your single piece, 3. And then you just bring the front piece and bring it under the middle. And then you can start braiding. Using the rubber band crochet method is definitely the easiest way I found to braid my own hair. It also keeps the tension of bigger braids from weighing down on your hair if you have issues with that like I do. These braids took probably like 2.5 hours because I did the parting the night before. And then I was just able to start on my hair when it was time to braid. So here we go, just gonna braid this down. Then once you get to the end, you're just gonna wanna braid that down a little more and kind of measure it with the other braids just to make sure they're even. So there we go, we're gonna measure it, see? And then just take a rubber band, put it around the end. Then chop that hair off. So after you're done, you want to oil your scalp and then you want to dip the ends. See how they're sticking out? You need to dip those ends in warm water. And after that, you got that baddest hairstyle in the land, honey. Look at that. Look at that. These braids are super cute, super easy. Hope you like my tutorial.